Man-Bat. You ever think about how Man-Bat and the Spider-Man villain, the Lizard, are practically the same character? They're both scientists whose names start with a K, who accidentally turn themselves into an animal creature. I think back when I first played this game, this was my favorite level probably. It's just because of the animals. Although I hated this part here because you had to glide across here, and on the Wii this was very difficult. It's currently almost 2 AM as of recording this, so I'm very tired. It's the 4th video I've filmed in this night. Try to get as many done per night as I can. Because I know eventually I get to the point where I don't upload for like over a month. So it's like, might as well do all I can while I'm interested in it. It's like, I do this entire thing just for the fun of it. And just for the enjoyment of knowing that I have videos on YouTube. Because it's like, I don't get anything out of this. It's like, I'm never gonna make any money off of it. Nobody watches these. So it's like, it's the thing like why I don't really care about quality. It's because it's like, nobody's ever gonna watch these, why bother? It's like the most any of these are ever going to be watched is like, someday I'll think, oh, I want to check out one of the old videos I made, and I'll go and look at one for like a few minutes and that's it. It's like that's the only reason I came back and finished Batman Arkham City. I was like, one day I was like, I remember back like a couple months ago when I was doing that. I want to see what the quality was of these. And I was like, I remember that was kind of fun to do. I'll make like some more. Maybe going no. I gotta get a turtle. I'm gonna build a turtle. First we have to turn this. Now we gotta build our turtle. I wonder if that Lego piece exists in that color. You can build that turtle. As far as I know, that piece doesn't exist in green. I didn't even know that piece is this old. Yeah, that brown piece they're using as a base. Yep. Got the Sonic suit. Okay. Break that. It's like 5 minutes in, we're already almost finished with this level. Get rid of all these guys. Mash the button. But yeah, the Lego games, I've played most of them. There's a few that I haven't played. There's a few that I own that I haven't beat. Actually, I think the only one that I own that I haven't like finished is Lego Batman or Lego Indiana Jones 2. It's the only one that I've never finished that I own. But I've 100% completed a lot of them. I've 100% completed Lego Batman 1, 2, 3, Indiana Jones, Pirates of the Caribbean, Incredibles, Lego City Undercover. There's a few others that I attempted to 100% and never did. Like Lego Avengers, I got very close, and then one of the levels glitched out. So I never completed it. Lego Marvel Superheroes 1 and 2 both have that problem. There's Lego Marvel Superheroes 2, there's these side missions that you can do where you have to fight a boss to unlock a character, and none of them would load in. Lego Marvel 1, when I tried to 100% it, there was a character who would never show up in the open worlds. Never finished that. Lego Ninjago movie, I played through and tried to 100% it twice. And at both times it glitched out. So I played through most of that game twice, never finished it. And the Lego Skywalker Saga I would 100%, but it's just there's so much to do in it that I don't want to. But you know, one thing that I wish they would bring back is that make another Scooby-Doo game. Like the last time there was a Scooby-Doo video game, I think was there's a name, I don't know what it is, but it's on 3DS I think, and it's the Looney Tunes show and Scooby-Doo. I don't know what the name is, but it exists. I believe that's the last Scooby-Doo video game. And like before that, like the last console name was Spooky Swamp on the Wii. I think it was on like the Wii, the DS, and like maybe the PS2. There's that weird era where it was like the Wii was getting like weird exclusives, and then they were also coming to the PS2. But well, this is the final level of this chapter. Yeah, the penguin. Not long ago, I watched through a whole lot of the 60s Batman, not the entire series, but most of it. And it's like it's such like a good, stupid show. I feel like most people just think it's like ironically stupid and not intentional, which it absolutely is. It's purposefully trying to be as dumb as possible. Because there's a lot of very intentional jokes throughout the show, especially in the movie. There's the scene where they're in a helicopter, they're in the Batcopter and it's about to crash, and they crash land into a pile of mattresses. It's got a giant sign that says like Gotham City Foam Mattress Convention. And then there's like a scene where like Robin says something about how how to kill the all the drunk people. Batman replies with, "Careful now, Robin. They may be drinkers, but they're still human." It's like Robin. Burt Ward's Robin was kind of a ruthless version of Robin. I'm going to switch to that. Back. Oh, here's a fun trick you can do in this level. Let's see if I can pull it off. Use Catwoman over here. Come on. Come on. Come over here. I'm gonna kill her. That's the trick. There we go. But now she's permanently gone. She will no longer be a problem. It's like, it was a long time ago till I figured that out, that you can just flat out murder Catwoman. Destroy all these. So what's Penguin's logic here? It's like, okay, you hit these things and it causes him pain. So his next step is to turn the things back on. Let's send a penguin down here. That lines up? I think so. It doesn't line up. It doesn't line up. Come on. Come on. Reminds me when I was trying to hit the turrets in that one over the portal. There we go. So this would be a lot more difficult if Catwoman was running around here. If I dealt with her. I don't own any of the like the figures or anything from these old Batman sets, and I wish I did. Especially like the Batman and Robin figures. How nostalgic they are. One the same. It's like there's some characters in the same that like they still don't have Lego figures like Mad Hatter. I'm gonna beat this in under 20 minutes, so I probably have to play another level. Knock him down. That's the end of the Penguin story. I'm gonna finish this game tonight. It is the hero story. It's only 1:42. This is my 4th video for tonight. You know, there's some YouTubers, they make like one video a month. I've seen YouTubers that they upload like once every 6 months. I'm over here doing like 18 videos one night. I can definitely just go on about like YouTubers that I hate. It's like there's so many ones I hate in YouTuber. It's like the reaction channels. They just steal videos. Like it's mostly like Twitch streamers that do it though. And it's like anytime like you call out like a list of all the people that like do it, there's always like comments that like people will be like, that's absolutely right, except for this one guy. Except for this one guy. He's the problem because they're always like, it's like the guy that they like. Then they'll say that person doesn't do anything wrong. It's like all the reaction streamers. Just annoying. It's like YouTubers, they can do like, I think it's funny because it's like the completionist. It's like, so it's like his mother supposedly dies. Supposedly, I don't know if that's true or not. As far as I know, I don't know if there's proof of it or not. And then it was like, he's like instantly like, okay. He's like, you know, in his head he's going, okay, how can, if she did die, in his mind, his first thought was, okay, how can I profit off this? He's like, I got it. Charity. I'm going to ask for money to donate to charity. I don't understand that. Like, how YouTubers keep getting away with it as a scam. They're like, you donate money to me, and I'll donate the money to charity. It's like, why don't we cut the middleman out here? But like, so he's like, okay, I can profit off this. I'm going to tell people that I'm going to be giving this money to charity. And then they're going to go and they're going to give me a bunch of money. I'm just never going to donate. He did this for like 9 years. He got like $700,000 out of it. Which is also like, I don't know if that's like shockingly low or shockingly high. Like 9 years of charity work from like millions of people got only $700,000, but also that many people were dumb enough to fall for this. Because it's like, if I ever see like a YouTuber like, oh, you donate that money to me and I'll donate it to somebody else. And it's like, obviously you should know not to trust them. And it's like, nobody ever understands that. And then it's like, he did like his apology, and his version of an apology is just, if you keep saying I stole money, I'm going to sue you. Which isn't much of an apology for, you know, grand theft. Then, you know, that goes on like 3 months later, like less than 3 months probably. He's immediately back to making videos. It's like he doesn't get as many like views, but it's like he still has people watching him. It's like, why are you still watching him? I think it's funny anytime like a YouTuber like ever does anything. And it's like, it can always be like, somebody's like, hey, this guy, he's actually like really racist. And everyone will immediately turn on it, and it's like, I can't believe he is. It's like, even though there's like no proof of it at all. But it's like, well, we have somebody who's claiming it, so it's possible. But then it's like, nobody ever has any hesitancy of it, so it's just, yes, this must be true. But then if that person's been accused of something and says, no, I didn't, then they're immediately, you know, we draw off blame back to the other person. It's like the completionist. It's like the one thing that's nice is like every now and then I'll go and check like one of his whatever his most recent videos and just read comments. The funniest comment I've ever seen on like any of these videos is one person who was defending him and saying all he did was take a little extra money. Quit comparing him to a Nazi. And then somebody replied to that and just said, hey, at least the Nazis were upfront about what they were doing. I just think it's funny to say, oh, he isn't a Nazi, he's worse. You know, I feel like if somebody does something like horrible, like what this guy did, It's like steal a bunch of money. I feel like that immediately dissolves that person of any like sense of like you know, like, oh, it's not nice to make fun of this person. It's like it's okay if it's deserved. But it's like the completionist, you know. It's like most of the comments on this video's names get fat. I'm trying to think if there's any other YouTubers that have been like that. Who would just be like, okay, they did something, it's time to make fun of them. It's like that guy that made the racist Spider-Man movie. It was like some 9-year-old that was like petty. It was like, I'm gonna ruin this guy's life. And that's just funny to me. I enjoy like anyone with that level of pettiness. It's just funny. The thought of being like a 9-year-old who's like, I want to be involved in this Spider-Man movie. And this guy's like, no. It's just like, okay, I'm going to dedicate my life to ruining yours. And it's like the fact that he actually threw in it too. It's like, this guy's been like years making his racist Spider-Man movie and it's all taken from him by a 9-year-old. It's like, I think it's funny. I used to play a lot of Minecraft, playing on different servers. There were 2 servers I played on. There was Mineplex and Hypixel. And it was kind of the thing of like, Hypixel was the better server, but Mineplex was like the one that was actually fun, because you didn't have all the rules. It's like on Mineplex you could kind of just do whatever you wanted. Nobody cared. It's like on Hypixel, they'd go after you for any little thing, but on Mineplex, it's like, they were just kind of like, you know, it's like, yeah, sure, whatever, I don't care. It's like they weren't getting paid to do anything, it's fine. And then, it's like, I remember when Hypixel was like, we'd go and like, like, the people in the server, we'd like, you know, just, we'd make fun of, like, just, on like Mineplex, we'd make fun of everyone that worked on that server to their faces. And it was always just funny. And then it was like, on Hypixel was like, if there was somebody that was involved in the server, it's like, usually on Hypixel, you never saw anybody who worked on the server. But like on Mineplex, you'd see them a lot. And you just kind of would make fun of them because they didn't do anything. No, on Hypixel, it's like you usually didn't make fun of them, and you especially didn't if they saw you, they were like around, you didn't want them to see you do it. It's like I remember back in the day, there was a thing on the Hypixel, so there's this housing thing, where people could go and make like a house, like have whatever they wanted. It's like, people would be like talking and stuff, and doing things, and like, if somebody that worked on the server showed up, everything would go silent. People would just stop doing stuff till they were gone. It's like everyone was paranoid that the mods were out to get them. I don't play that many games online. It's like the most that I usually play is anytime that I have Xbox Game Pass, I play Sea of Thieves. That's like, it's like one of my favorite games to play online because it's so much fun. It's like all I literally do is I just go, like join a game on like a 4-person crew, And then we just kind of like hang out on the pirate ship and don't like do anything. Like, we never do like a mission or anything. It's like everything always goes the exact same. Start off on your crew, you set sail, sail for a while, find something interesting, we stop there, we sail again, and we keep sailing until another player ship shows up, kills us. I haven't talked about LEGO Batman that much in this LEGO Batman video. I've mostly talked about other games. No, wait. I wonder where Robin is. Ow. It's like, I don't understand why that goes up so fast and slow going down. Right past it? No! It's like, I'm way too fast at beating these things. It's like I'm gonna get LEGO Batman done tonight. It's like, this is the fastest I've ever beaten this game. That's one of the nice things about doing these series, is it really shows me how long it takes me to beat like a certain game. Like Portal, I beat it under an hour. It's like I was expecting that to be like at least a 3-part series. It's like Chex Quest was 3 parts, and I definitely could have gotten it down to 2 if I didn't die. I think level 2 and 3 was when I died. It's kind of fresh on my mind because I did that last night. But you know, they did the those animated Crisis on Infinite Earths movies. I've seen part 1, I haven't seen part 2 yet. I don't know if part 3 is out yet. I think it comes out next month. But I'm not sure. But I saw the first one, I didn't like it. Thought it was terrible. It's like, I'll watch the others. I like a lot of the DC animated movies, and then there's others that I just don't like at all. I just haven't had much to talk about in this series. So, I've not really done much since the last series. Hey, Robin. Look. You know, I think Mad Hatter and the Joker are like very similar bosses, and yeah, like that. You have to approach with one character and then they stun with. It's like approach with one character, he stuns, and then approach with a different character. The same thing that the Joker does. I think the Joker's like that in every LEGO game. Of all the LEGO DC games, DC Villains is the one that I've played the least. I've only played through it twice. And probably my least favorite of them, but I still really like it. Probably got the second best character selection. Oh look, we finished that level. It's been exactly 30 minutes. I'm gonna end this now.